She knew that, as we sometimes know, the time is right and you have to go for it. And you can't let anything talk you out of it.
Driven by a dream of prosperity in the United States, Bianca Lisenby's parents boarded a steamliner en route from Italy to America. At the time, her mother was 9 months pregnant. Somewhere off the coast of Portugal, the ship encountered a violent hurricane, which threw her into labor. During this storm, Bianca was born. Eventually, the sea settled. Hearing of the child's birth, the captain visited Bianca's mother and requested she name her daughter after his ship, the SS Conte Biancamano. And so she was.
We didn't have a lot of money, but I always felt like I had the entrepreneurial spirit in me.
As a young man in Portland, Oregon, David Lisenby came up with the idea to paint curbs in order to earn money for college. Instead of asking people if they wanted their curbs painted, he simply chose a neighborhood and went to work. At the end of a long day, he'd go home and wash up.
And in the evening, we would go door to door to those homes that we had painted these nice illuminating numbers on the curb. And we would just explain that we were getting ready to go to college and ask for a donation.
One evening, a woman answered. Impressed by David's community service, she gave him $6 silver.
And these $6 silver dollars have been a reminder to me of when you provide a good product for people, fill a need, that there will be a great reward for you as well. And I've never forgotten that experience.
You know, when I first met David, he was still doing this. And the thing that struck me was he didn't wait for someone to tell him, I need my curb painted. He identified a need, and then when he went to the people, they realized they needed that.
Like David, Bianca's grandfather was very good at providing a service and identifying opportunities to build people. Salvatore Lupo opened the Central Grocery, a landmark in the French Quarter of New Orleans in the early 1900s. He ran a successful business. Then the Depression hit, and his customers couldn't afford their usual order. As business declined, Salvatore responded to a community in need.
And so before they would come in, he would cut up little odd-shaped pieces of cheese on purpose, so that when they came in, as they were checking out, he would just casually mention, oh, I have this odd-shaped piece of cheese I can't really do anything with. You mind if I just throw it in with your stuff? I think that spoke to me, even as a young person, and inspired me to realize that the real important things in life have to do with serving people and building people.
For Life Research is founded upon the importance of following your dreams. It's founded upon the link between success and service. David's success as a lifetime entrepreneur and the principle of service that Bianca learned from her grandfather. For Life is founded upon the success of individuals and families. For Life is founded upon science. In 1997, it became clear to David Lisenby that the body's natural defense system was the key to overall health. After suffering from upper respiratory problems for years, David began searching for some way to improve his health. Initially, he was misled to believe he'd find his answer in a faraway plant or piece of fruit. Then, one day he came across a reference to transfer factor, a benchmark in health sciences first discovered in 1949. Transfer factor is a communication molecule found in the body's defense system that helps teach cells what they ought to be doing. Since its discovery, more than $40 million has been earmarked to transfer factor research, and over 3,000 scientific studies have focused on the indispensable role that transfer factor plays.
And I found this thing and became very excited about it and realized that we had something here that was truly unique, that had not been given to people, not been allowed, or there wasn't a way to distribute it to people throughout the world. And I saw a great opportunity as well.
David was onto something. After taking the product himself, he approached Bianca, not just about transfer factor, but the opportunity this messenger molecule had brought into their lives. At first, Bianca was apprehensive.
And I can tell you the last thing in the world I wanted to do was start another company.
To start a company takes a lot of effort, it takes money, it takes sacrifice, and we put everything that we had on the line to get this company started because we were passionate and we knew that it would be successful at some point.
Well, I think I learned from my parents' experience that sometimes going after your dreams isn't always convenient. It's not always the most sensible thing to do, but you have to follow your heart, and my mother taught me that.
Since founding 4Life Research in 1998, David and Bianca have given the opportunity of success to hundreds of thousands of people. In fact, in its first 70 months, 4Life established business in more than 30 countries, opened 11 international offices, and for the first time in history, succeeded in creating a new category of health supplementation with 4Life Transfer Factor. How did 4Life accomplish so much in so little time? Innovation and exclusivity. A steadfast commitment to science, service, and the unrivaled success of 4Life distributors. In 2003, 4Life Research was recognized by Inc. 500 magazine as the 15th fastest growing privately held company in America. Under David Lisenby's direction in 2004, 4Life Research led the industry by introducing transfer factor advanced formula technology. In 2005, 4Life launched Rio Vita, the world's only supplement drink that combines the power of transfer factor and the antioxidant-rich acai berry. In 2006, Total Health magazine placed David Lisenby at the forefront of immune sciences for 4Life's transfer factor patents and ongoing research. A compensation plan that builds people financially. In fact, 4Life distributors are eligible to receive up to 4 checks per month.
Too many people today find there's too much month at the end of the money. In other words, there's not enough money for their families, and they're not achieving financially what they want out of their jobs. 4Life is a great opportunity to achieve financial wealth, but also time freedom.